Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about rights of mentally ill client. Before going to the topic, we will see the meaning of mental illness and mental health. What is the meaning of mental health? Mental health means an ability to maintain a balance between individual and his surrounding. Or mental health refers to the cognitive, behavioral and emotional well-being. Or it is all about how people think, feel and behave. According to American Psychiatric Association, mental illness are the health conditions involving changes in emotion, thinking or behavior or the combination of these. Mental illness are associated with distress or problems functioning in social, work or family activities. So, simply we can say mental health means a balance between an individual and his or her surrounding. Mental illness means an imbalance or disharmony between the individual and his or her surrounding. While coming to the rights of mentally ill people, a mentally ill must be treated with respect, love, dignity, privacy, without discrimination on the basis of age, sex, race, types, etc. We must provide appropriate care based on the need and also understand the treatment options and alternatives. The first statement of the rights of person with mental illness was UN's or United Nations Principles for the Protection of the Person with Mental Illness and the Improvement of Mental Health Care in 1991. The major principle or the key principles include in this to protect the rights of mentally ill are all people are entitled to receive the best mental health care available and be treated with humanity and respect. So, we have to treat them with humanity, respect, love, empathy, sympathy, and we have to provide best mental health care available. There should be no discrimination on the basis of caste, custom, religion, types, etc. All the people with mental illness have the same rights to receive medical and social care like others. Everyone with mental illness has the right to live like us. They have the right to work like us. They have the right to receive the treatment in the community like us as far as possible. Mental health care should be based on internationally accepted ethical standards. So, we have to follow the standards. Based on the standards, we have to provide care to the people. Each patient's treatment plan should be reviewed regularly with the patient. There shall be no misuse of mental health skills and knowledge. So, we have to review the treatment plan with the patient to get the proper feedback. And also, there is no misuse and there shall be no misuse of mental health skills and knowledge. Medication should be meet the health needs of the patient and shall not be administered for the convenience of others or as a punishment. So, based on the needs of needy people, we have to provide mental health treatment and medication to the people and not for the convenience of others or as a punishment. For voluntary patients, no treatment should be administered without informed consent, subject to some exceptions like patients with personal representatives empowered by law to provide consent. So we have to get the permission or informed consent before giving the treatment. For involuntary patients, every effort should be made to inform the patient about treatment. Physical restraints or involuntary seclusions should be used only in accordance with official guidelines. So before giving any physical restraints or seclusions, you have to get the permission from the official department or you have to follow all the official guidelines. Record must be kept all treatments. So documentation is very important in mental health treatment. Everything we have to record and we have to keep it carefully. Mental health facilities must be appropriately structured and resourced. There is a proper plan, there is a proper structure is needed for mental health facilities. An impartial review body should, in consultation with mental health practitioners, review the cases of involuntary patients. According to World Health Organization, the World Health Organization articulated 10 basic principles of mental health care law in 1996. The key points include all persons should benefit from the best possible measures to promote mental well-being and prevent mental disorders. All persons in need should have access to basic mental health care. Mental health assessment should be performed in accordance with the internationally accepted medical principles and instruments. All persons with mental disorder should be provided with healthcare which is the least restrictive possible. Consent is needed before any type of interference with the person can occur. If a patient experiences difficulties appreciating the implications of a decision, the patient shall benefit from the assistance of an appropriate third party of his or her choice. There should be a review of procedures for any decision made by official. For decision affecting integrity or liberty with a long-lasting impact, there should be automatic periodical review mechanism. All decision makers acting in official or surrogate capacity should be qualified to do so. All decisions should be made in keeping with body of law enforced in the jurisdiction involved and not on any other basis or an arbitrary basis. These are all the principles we can see to protect the rights of mentally ill by WHO. According to WHO, the human rights of the people with mental illness to be protected by ratifying the UN Convention on the Rights of the Person with Mental Disabilities, changing the attitude and raised awareness about mental health and illness, improving human rights in mental health facilities, empowering people with mental health conditions, replacing the psychiatric institution with community care, and increasing the investment in mental health. This is about the rights and principles of mentally ill person. Hope you understand. Thank you.